Hi, I'm Henry aka Henners. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, classical musician and massive Eurovision fan, and I'm reacting to the Eurovision 2026 entries as they're announced and released. Today we're looking at Bulgaria, who have finally selected their song after quite a long drawn out process. Slightly unusual national final here where we had however many artists competing, just singing songs in their discography or covers of other songs, I'm not quite sure what it was. And then the artist was chosen but not their song. And then DARA, who won the first round, went away, wrote a few songs, and then there were performances of those last night, which I was a bit intrigued how that was going to work. I didn't know if she was going to perform them all live, just sort of run on, then go off, do a costume change, come back on, do another one, but I think they were pre-recorded, so she didn't have too much of a hard job. There were 3 songs and they selected Bangaranga, which I think is what it's called. I don't know how that's the right pronunciation or what that means. Lyrics are English. And it was written with a few songwriters. I saw Dimitris Kontopoulos had a role to play in this one. Nice to see Bulgaria back in the contest. They're one of the 3 returnees this year. And I don't know if it was Bulgaria or Romania that thanked the EBU for the financial support. It might have been Romania. I don't know if Bulgaria have also had financial support to get back to the contest, because I know it was a bit of a shock when we saw that they were returning. No one was quite expecting that BNT had maybe the budget for it, because I know a lot of the acts had been self-funded, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited to watch DARA's national final performance of this song and see how it could do in the contest itself, so let's go. I have no idea how BNT is with copyright, but I'll probably end up making cuts and edits as usual, but the extended reaction will be available on my Patreon along with all of the other ones I've done so far if you'd like to check that out. Bangaranga. I hope that is how you pronounce it, because that's really fun to say. I've heard nothing from this song, so this is completely new. Wow. That melody and chord progression is reminding me of Dancing on the Ice. I hate making comparisons. I'm not doing that in a negative way. That's just the first thing I thought of. On the C sharp major to the F sharp minor. Strong vocalist. Got all these electronic percussion. Okay, interesting. She's the Bangaranga. Don't quite know what that's meant to mean. And we've got a kind of classic Eurodance EDM vibe going on here. Oh, what? Go back. I'm confused. Got just the kick clap with the hi-hats. We've got this more traditional instrument, then we've got a complete tempo change and a more of a habanera rhythm. Boom cha boom cha boom cha boom cha. Interesting. So it's definitely girl boss diva energy. Love that for her. Very sharp choreography. Love her confidence. Bangaranga. That's somewhat memorable. We do have this kind of Eurodance club vibe. Then we go to this. It's weird transition. Oh, I love this choreography moment. I said it's a weird transition. I don't know if I like it or not yet. I don't think I'm mad about it. I think it's interesting. I do like this choreography. I don't think this is fully fledged staging by any means. I think it's just a sort of sample visualizer for the song. I think the staging will hopefully be amplified anyway for Vienna. So there's not really any story or specific vibe coming through apart from like, she's a girl boss, a diva. I will look at lyrics after. So yeah, kind of just feeling the energy and tempo of the song to get my main feel for it. I think her in the white in contrast to the dancers works quite well. It does feel very clubby, almost a bit trancey. Oh, key change? Yeah, the whole song would be going from this F sharp minor chord to the C sharp major, but instead of C sharp major, we go C sharp minor. So instead of, we go. Interesting. Big note, please. I think she's a really talented vocalist, so I want her to make more of that. Oh, we just go into this fun dance. Either works. Is that it? Oh, okay. That's kind of not quite what I was expecting. I knew it was going to be upbeat and dancey because I'd kind of checked in a couple of times to the national final and saw that the latter two songs were more upbeat. I think I was expecting more, maybe something more showcasing of her vocals, but I mean, that was fun. Girl Boss Anthem, I do love it, and I think that's definitely got televote appeal. Less sure about jury. Anyway, we'll talk about all of that later. So, lyrics. Bangaranga. Bangaranga is what she said. Bangarang. What does that mean? Am I being really dumb? Is this a really obvious thing? Let me look it up. I'm the Bangaran. Orangutan? Bangaranga meaning. Please do let me know in the comments if you know any more. Jamaican slang defined as hubbub, uproar, disorder. That's on the Urban Dictionary. Not too sure how much I should trust that. I don't know. Please let me know if you know. Slightly confused, but I love that word. It's really fun to say. All my life, surrender to the blinding lights, so exposed and vulnerable. No one's going to sleep tonight. Welcome to the riot. And then that's repeated. And then it's that I'm the Bangaranga, I'm the Bangaranga. Blinding lights, welcome to the riot. I'm an angel, I'm a demon. I'm a psycho for no reason. Fair enough. I like the flow there. I'm a mover, I'm a teaser. I don't follow, I'm the leader. Let me hype you up. Let you get the hook, I'ma leave you shook. So yeah, empowering, like I kept saying, girl boss. Close to the edges, I can feel it inside. Bodies on bodies are stuck. Am I too blind? Oh, I don't know what that's meant to mean in the context of the rest of the song. Bodies on bodies are stuck. Am I too blind? Don't know what she means there.
I don't know what you mean there, babes.
I'm a rebel, I'm a legend, I'm a mover for freedom. Let me light you up. Let me light you up. Come on, let me pull you in so deep. I'ma leave you weak. Oh, is that where we're going? I did see this line said close to the edge. I can feel it inside. So maybe there's more specific undertones that wait. Is she a girl boss in a certain department, or am I way off? Is that really bad of me? Bodies on bodies are stuck. See, that's making me think I'm going to shut up.
Don't even say these things.
Okay, let me know if you know more specific context, because I'm slightly confused about this whole thing. But I thought it was fun. I think the staging didn't really give me any more specific ideas. The main thing I got was girl boss and then quite cool composition stuff. Not too much to look at or compare this to in terms of their semi-final record, because they've got a completely new approach to these two entries anyway with this national final format, so not really much point of comparison. But I mean, this is different to these two entries we've had this decade. Yeah, intelligent music project, just a peculiar contrast, a pretty good trajectory they'd been on beforehand. But again, I think it may have been a case that that was the only artist that was really willing to fund a Eurovision entry that year. So they didn't have many options. There's not much to say with the final, apart from the fact that Victoria was probably slightly robbed with the televote. But again, I mean, there's just like no point of comparison. This is kind of just a whole new method and situation for Bulgaria in the contest. How do I think this could do? I think this absolutely has qualifying potential with the televote. It's in the first half of the second semi-final, so I mean, very much a potential opener. High energy. I think if the staging's made a bit, not cleaner as in, like, I think the choreography was really cool. I love that bit when she climbed on them and did this kind of back bend. But maybe just with the overall, obviously I got girl boss vibe, but I think there should be maybe a more cohesive visual theme. We had the dancers in black, her in white, Bangaranga on the LED. I feel like there wasn't really an obvious visual theme, but I do think this staging was just a kind of baseline visualizer, and it will be amplified for the show. I think this probably will qualify. Juries, I don't think, are going to give it a whole load of love, so maybe that will drag it down the semi-final ranking a bit. But I think the televote love will be enough for it to qualify, and it was like obviously quite a polished song and performance. I know that I said this staging and vibe could be more clear, but like it wasn't like it was far from messy at all. That's what I'm trying to say. Then in the final, I don't know. I think this could kind of depend on running order slightly. I have like a slightly nightmare vision of this really not doing great with the juries and then being put in like third or something in their running order, not getting a whole load of televote love and only getting like 20 odd points. I don't know. I think she's quite well established in Bulgaria and therefore probably other Eastern European countries. And I love her energy. I think the staging will be amplified. So I think we could be looking kind of mid-table for this entry. Okay, in terms of the jury criteria, I actually think that the song itself was the strongest part of this package, and also her vocals, but I don't think the song quite gave her a chance to have like any crazy vocal moments. There's a similar issue I think with Jala, so I'm hoping for Dara that she squeezes in like a extra vocal moment at the end. But yeah, cool, like chords, quite a nice melody, and then that switch up was interesting. I'm going to need to listen to it a few times to really like grasp how I feel about that and how much I think it works, but I think cool idea and cool like ethnic sounds. Vocal capacity is 7, which like isn't as high as it should be for her. I think just the song was in a more limited range. Not that I'm saying she needs to be singing whistle notes and doing loads of riffs and runs, because I don't think that will be natural to the song, but I just mean there's not a whole load of showcasing of her talent to really give it like 9 or 10. Performance on stage 7, I've kind of mentioned that I think this was just like a starter pack for the song and that will get better, but loved the confidence, loved the dancers, loved the energy, and an overall impression an 8. I'm definitely excited to listen to this again, and I'm intrigued to listen to it again, giving us 30 out of 40. Please explain to me what Bangaranga means if you know. I'm dying to know, and let me know more about Dara as an artist and the song and the whole selection process. I love to read your comments and to get a bit more insight into the entry. What do you think of the song? Do you think it will qualify? Do you think it could be top 10? Do you think it will flop? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about this one, not too sure. So please let me know. If you enjoyed this video, then please do consider subscribing, leaving a like. You can watch all my other reactions in a playlist I've got on this channel. And if you really enjoy it and want to support me further, you can make a one-off donation on Buy Me a Coffee. You can follow me on my socials, Henry Laux and Henry Laux Music, and you can stream my music too. I have a new song called Chamomile coming out on the 12th of March. The pre-save link is in my bio if you're interested. But thank you so much for clicking on this video and just for being here. I really enjoy sharing these reactions with you, and I hope to see you in another one very soon. Goodbye.